Hello and welcome to the Cowboy for Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. I'm your host Jake. Today I'm joined by Bragg and Ben.
Hello.
How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? And I know we've all had a week in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Fuck
Or
off.
it's all in a place in a time. Let's start with Ben. Where were you at that place in time?
Do I have to cover last week's regional or do I have
Nah,
to...
no one cares. You lost.
Yeah. I made some strategic surrenders.
Anything else notable?
Not really. Everyone out there was really, really nice. It was a great trip.
Store was it again? Moving on.
They're in my DMs.
My brain wants to say games and more, but I know that's wrong.
No,
Oh,
that's
no,
orange.
it's Kids in Games, isn't it? I thought it had a
No,
really
Kids and
terrible
Games is
name.
The other one.
No. Yeah, but like the trip to Duel was nice. It was great. Everyone out there is really, really nice. As always, see some podcast viewers out there. Hello. Sorry, I wasn't here to reference everything last week. I probably should have made notes. Yeah. Again, like every time we make a Western New South Wales trip, everyone's just really, really nice people, really good people. The store was great. I actually feel super apologetic. I didn't actually physically get to go to the store because the regional was at the pub.
Oh, I forgot about that
Yeah,
part.
yeah. So yeah, I didn't actually get to physically go to the store and be like, hey, this store's great. I really do wish I remembered the name of the store.
Total Tabletop?
No, I don't know.
I'm almost certain it's called Kids in Games because I remember
they're
it
the
having
only
a
one-
really
I think it might have been a
regrettable name.
different
No, it-
regional.
Dubbo. Well,
Yeah, it
I
could
have
be.
regi-
It's
I
total
have,
tabletop.
yeah, I
it's
have
total
registered with a
tabletop.
regional with them, whoever they are.
Yeah.
Didn't show up though.
Great work on that regional. Like the play count was low, of course, given everything that's going on at the moment. It was understandable. I think they had 50 something players pre-reg and only 27 showed up. So yeah, bit of a hard drop. If Kurt was here, I'm sure he'd go into a much larger rant right now about the play count fucking him. But here we are.
But he's driven off somewhere else for the week.
Yes, he's gone to Newcastle, not for a regional. But as for my current week in Yu-Gi-Oh, was I went to say Edison, the other format, Genesis, and I did quite poorly.
What were you playing? Because I don't know
I played
if I saw your match.
Mimigul.
Oh, yeah, no, I did see your match.
A deck that is super reliant on winning the die roll. So I had the buy in round 3, so I only had the one win, which was round 4, which I won the die roll, and it was a very easy matchup when you win the die roll. It's like, yeah, cool, awesome, set, done. But like the 2 games where I lost the die roll, I was like,
Well, I suppose the good thing in my mind about Mimigul is that it's very low pointed, so you can play a lot of good staples.
Yeah. It is very low pointed, like as in 0.
The lowest
think
it could be.
Probably the funniest thing that happened was round 1 I played Tung, who was playing Exorcister, and game 2 he shifted me. So he shifted me game 1, and I was like, this doesn't really matter that much, except that deck has the way to loop the shifter.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, this is like a little annoying. Like I don't have the ability to recur the trap to then like get the bounce or recur the spell to get the forced flip.
Was he on 2 shifter?
I think he was on 3.
2. Yeah,
2?
2 shifter, 2 of the other big point card.
Okay.
But Betrayal and all that, he was also running the pointed.
I
Yeah.
was curious as to his points, but
Yeah, when I saw 2 shifter, I'm like, this is mad.
yeah.
Alright.
So he had the shifter. Game 2 he shifters me, and I'm like, okay. Activate Summoning Curse. Rip the other 4 cards out of your hand. Pass. So that was that round, which was fun. I then lost game 3. But overall it was fun. I actually think I probably had more fun playing Goat between rounds. Like,
damn it, he took my take.
yeah, I played Goat. I played a little bit of Goat with Harry. Bragg was playing a little bit of Goat with Harry. Genuinely playing Goat between the rounds was the most fun.
Yeah. Best team at Genesis locals.
Yeah, was playing Goat.
That's such a disappointing take.
It,
I'm actually so disappointed.
I really enjoy playing Goat. The 2017 cube is now moved to locals, so this Tuesday night I'm going to go through it between rounds and figure out what's missing from the cube. My Edison deck is now also at locals, but I still think that we should all build like Troop Dupe Scoop and other formats just to kind of play along the way. If you have any suggestions at home of formats that we should test and play, recommend them in the comment section down below.
I've heard about this format called Domain.
We've played that. It doesn't Yeah, Kurt. Look, getting a fourth player was a problem.
Yeah, I like Kerr was already on the fence about that format, and then my unforeseen success in that format just killed any desire he ever
Yeah.
had to play.
Oh, like in Genesis coming in, where it's like it's already having to do enough math and like basic staples and stuff have to get swapped. Like, I've dismantled mine.
Speaking of basic staples getting swapped around, I did a large order of Rarity Collection 5.
Oh,
To get the new
what's some
Stampy cards.
stampies?
Was really happy with the pricing on that stuff. So, like, I just got ultra rares, but like, I think I got like 60 cards. It paid $70. So
Not bad.
yeah,
My biggest thing that's held me back from ordering anything from Rarity Collection 5 is that I haven't seen enough cards in person to know if I like how they look.
that's fair.
And I'm not prepared to put money on them until I know what they look like, especially if I'm buying into Starlights and stuff of the stamps.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna buy into the Starlights of that stuff. Although I heard the Starlight with the white background Starlights look quite nice in person.
That's what I was thinking, but I just didn't want to spend big money on it. Like,
Yeah.
and realistically, the only stamp card that I'm actually interested in getting in Starlight is Crossout Designator.
Yeah.
I want to say no with Sparkles.
Also, like, how do I put this? For a new print card to be in my kind of scope of wanting to put into my deck, it has to be cheaper than the original release of that card. So, like, the fact that the stamped Starlight Ash Blossom is more than just Secret Ash Blossom was when it came out is enough to make me go, like, this is not worth me paying for this card.
It shouldn't have even got to that point, Ben, and you know why? Because
Why?
it's Feet Ash.
No, it's not.
It is Feet Ash.
No.
I can see feet in the artwork, I'm sure.
You can always see.
Yeah, you can always see feet. It's just whether or not the feet are front and center or whether or not the feet are at the bottom.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's regular art ash with negate.
I've decided to
both
cut
of
Ash. Anyway,
Maybe there's both.
yeah, I suppose you're done.
I'm done. Yeah.
Reg.
I found the win con for Dooms, which is going first. I don't have too many going second game. Master Duel. So going first with Premature Burial, you can loop in a fair bit. You get a few negates.
Wait, is premature not?
It's
On
low
Master Duel?
pointed. It's
Is
not
it-
legal.
It's not legally Master Duel?
No.
Oh, okay.
It is banned.
Sorry, I thought you said something about Master Duel. Continue.
No, he was
Yeah.
playing it in Master Duel without
playing
it,
a Master Duel.
and now he's playing.
And now when I
yeah.
have it, being able to resurrect stuff and go Magician or Gaga Magician,
Go 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 go.
pretty good. And then you go Utopia, woohoo! That's my big point.
Okay.
And then you get a few negates. The Dooms cards themselves with a bigger body, another body next to it can actually go alright. But then you draw 2 Nibs, 2 Ghost Ogre, and was it going first? The only time I wanted to die roll was against Spiral. Had that.
How did that Spiral deck function? Because I actually kind of want to build Genesis Spiral. Because not a single card is pointed.
It reminded me of very old Spiral.
So it was a Synchro Spiral.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was trying to lab a very similar list then, because like it's not something that exists in the YouTube scape, and I was like, I'm gonna have to create this myself.
And he didn't even get to. He machine duped Thrones twice. He didn't even get to see Quick Fix. So like he was already
yeah.
behind as well.
Yeah.
And I was struggling, which is I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
And that was the only game that I
Like-
went okay in.
Spiral Master Plan is a very good card.
Shadow
However,
Magnet.
you can't shit it out. Shadow My Magnets.
Yeah.
It's almost like the deck's not pointed.
Yeah, I will get into that very soon.
Yeah, well, because then goat great, woohoo.
So,
Play Master Duel.
yeah, so I was in the Genesis event, but due to my lack of imagination and can't be fucked really to build anything good or new, I just put Dark Lord Despia together.
I was gonna say I have a question, but the Despia kind of answers it. Of did you just take the links out and that was your extra deck, or did you at least
So
build
yeah,
out?
without being able to get your level 6 searcher to the graveyard, you do need a supplementary engine. And thankfully, because Despia is such an outdated engine for branded, they've not pointed any of them. So you can
Yeah,
very
fair.
easily slot these Dark Fairies in with the other Dark Fairies.
Were you playing Branded Fusion?
No.
Okay, because there was a point when you summoned the Aluba and then searched the field spell, and I was like, I wonder if he had Branded Fusion in hand already, but I was back to my own game at that point and stopped looking.
Yeah, no. So you don't run any of the pointed branded cards. You run all the bad ones.
Okay.
The deck performed fine. My matchups were oh god, what was my first matchup? My first matchup was Elf Note Black Rose. Yeah. Elf Note Black Rose.
Yep.
Second matchup was Exorcista.
Yep.
Third matchup was, I think, I don't remember what. There was a third game. I won it. And then I versed Magnets in the last round. The things that are similar between Magnets and Dark Lords is that the main engine of the deck is not pointed, so you do have a lot of room for non-engine.
Yep.
The difference between them is that deck is consistent and Dark Lords is not.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
And part of the problem too is that he'd built the deck to go second, and I chose to go first. So like the very first thing he did was Twister my back rows. I went to use my Hey Trunade, sorry, not Twisters. He went to Hey Trunade my back row to bounce it back. I was like, okay, well I will use my back row so that it's in the bin so that I can then copy its effect and still use it. He chained droplets and then my monsters were negated and I couldn't use anything. And then just continued to do the thing.
Yep.
And then I think in the third game, because I won the second one somehow, in the third game...
Well, the deck going first can't make Nat Beast anymore, so it kind of makes sense to make it go second.
Yeah, well, I wasn't sure how he'd built the deck going into it because I didn't watch any of his matches. So I was like, okay, well, if he gets to a Nat Beast, I am low-key fucked.
Like, I
am running droplets,
and
I can search droplets, but I need to get to the pieces to get there first or hope I open it. So it's like, meh. But yeah, game 3, I just saw all Despia engine and not enough to get to a Dark Lord part.
Yep.
So Despia is cute, but it's not. It doesn't do enough.
Because you don't just lose to an Earth Floodgate, do you? I think that's all the deck is going to do going first. Is just be like Earth Floodgate.
Not really, no. There's definitely parts where you can lose to an Earth Floodgate, but it's not game ending.
Yeah, okay.
Because I don't have to fuse from field. Like Grave stuff is all over the place, and a lot of what you do is not attribute based.
Yep.
You're attributing Dark Lords.
Okay.
But yeah, ended up losing, which is disappointing because I was looking forward to trying to get the Zeus and Typhon mat.
So close. It's not a great mat.
Is it not?
No, it's pretty boring.
Oh.
Like it's kind of just a line in the middle and then like Zeus and Typhon, but there's no like special effects or anything. It's just a picture of Zeus and just a picture of Typhon.
Oh, that's.
I think it's actually the same art they use for the 2-player mat. They just shove a Typhon in the other side.
You wouldn't.
It's almost like the mat was designed for the 2-player structure decks that have Zeus and Typhon, and then they were like, go.
And then in Master Duel, due to the ban list having now taken effect, I've moved on to Orcust Azamina with the Dragoon package. It has the problem that so many of my decks have in that the engines don't help each other. Like, they help each other if you see both of them, but they don't bridge into each other.
Yeah, fair.
Like, you have to open both to play both.
Okay.
Whereas Mitsurugi at least had the added benefit of I could search it in the Orcust combo, and then you could try and luck sack your way into Orcust on Mitsu by just making a zombie vamp and putting shit in the bin.
Yep.
So it's difficult, but this one has a lot more going for it in the fact that there's obviously a Dragoon, and there's a Illa Sylvia, and there's a lot of draw, and I can play more non-engine.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. But yeah, there's nothing really on the radar of what I want to play in Master. Which brings us on to news. So, in Master Duel at the moment, we just had the new pack release, which was bad. But we have the next one coming in on the 8th. This one is going to include Full Tunes, RB, the new Black Rose stuff, the new True Draco stuff, and for some reason, the Heart of Gaia.
Do we know how much of the stuff we're getting for Kewl?
Given the release date of it, I believe it would be all of it, but it's not. We're not sure.
When's it
'Cause
releasing?
the feature card that they've put on it is Cool Tune RS.
Yep.
Usually we get a bit more hint as they give us a bit more. So this is releasing on April 9th.
Oh, so it's
That's
like a couple days away.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah. So it is
As
further
of time
away
of
for
filming,
us.
it's like 2 days away.
Hmm?
As of time of filming, it's like 2 days away.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if we'll get it all. Given how big it is in the OCG, I would anticipate that we'd be getting it all, but not 100%. We'll know more in the coming days as they start releasing.
Okay.
Other guy explains why they unlimited stone.
Yes.
The giant soldier of stone.
Yeah, which was never at
It's not even giant soldier of stone, but oh well. It's close enough.
Millennium Rock.
Millennium Rock Golem,
Yeah,
who does not attack the moon.
That's why he got limited to 1. He's
That
useless.
is. Yeah.
But also in Master Duel, we had people looking for some more information about what was coming out, obviously, and they'd stumbled across some extra stuff.
Who was looking?
They stumbled
Because
across.
we're reporting on this report. We're not reporting. We
Yeah,
did not
this
do
is not
anything.
what we dug up.
We didn't hack any systems. We just saw the letter there.
Yes. So
Yes.
Go and watch Mr. Robot.
what he has dropped is Alistair the Reminiscent.
Sorry, there's a cord in the way of whoever the source of this is. Does that say Master Duel Data Milkers? I know it says miners, but from here I'm making out that it says milkers. It's
This is Mins, so we can only blame the New South Wales.
yes.
So, Alistair the Reminiscent, Dark level 4 spellcaster. Shocking. 1800 attack, 1000 defense. If this card is in your hand, you can target one spellcaster or fusion monster on the field, special summon this card, and if you do, the targeted monster gains 1000 attack until the end of this turn. If this card is normal or special summoned or flip face up, you can banish one invoked monster from your extra deck, cost, add an invocation or spell that mentions it from your deck to your hand, and use one effect of Alistair the Reminiscent per turn.
Okay. Yeah, is what it is.
One
It's
of?
cute.
7 of?
Definitely does not power creep Alistair.
No, because this doesn't call itself Alistair the Invoker, so you can't use it to make invoked monsters for the most part.
Boo.
It's another extender.
But Jake, you can use this to make Caligula.
But you also still need Alistair.
Yeah, but this is a dark monster.
Yes, we're always so short for dark monsters.
You were. Name one dark link monster that Alistair can make. Exactly.
Alistair the Invoker of Madness?
As a link one?
You didn't say the link 1.
Well, obviously, it's what you're normal summoning and turning Alistair into, because all you can do is normal summon Alistair.
Where's my wind link 1? Where's my water link 1? Where's my light? No, I have the light
You
one.
have a light one. You have a fire and a light.
What was the other one?
What's
Earth.
Grav controller? Is
Earth.
Grav controller dark? That might work.
So are they going to get an add it and themselves, like add Alistair and then this one to hand, because like they only really work in conjunction with each other.
Well, the one thing that I picked up on is that it says it can add an invocation or a spell that mentions it.
Yeah.
And
Book of the Law.
that doesn't mention invocation.
Book of the Law sucks.
Book of the Law sucked until we had a link monster that could search it, and then we had an easy OTK. But that was only for like
I got
6
power crept
months?
6 years ago.
Oh yeah, that was fucking ages ago. But yeah, the fact that it is now saying that you can search a spell that mentions invocation makes me think there's going to be other stuff attached to this.
How pointed is invoked?
Haven't checked.
Okay.
Which is surprising,
Yeah.
because you'd think with my
Would have been the first
incredibly
thing you did.
lazy attitude. I think the issue is that, like, to build invoked, you'd still need a lot of non-engine, and the non-engine's what's pointed.
Surely Caligula's pointed.
Yeah, that one is,
Yeah.
because it was Drago Tail was abusing it.
And also
Yeah.
you need this half.
None of that showed up on Mike.
Actually,
Yeah.
Sorry,
Um,
to circle back, I really should know what it's pointed at, because I definitely played it for one of the events. I played Witchcrafter Invoked for
Caligula
one
is
of the
100.
events.
And that is all.
Perfect. Other stuff that came up in there, though, we had the Magician of Dark Chaos, Black Chaos, the Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Light and Darkness, the Chaotic Sacred Beasts, and Whisker Blitzkrieg.
Interesting that they've changed his name, kind of. The Blitzkrieg, it's like Whiskers and like WISCA, and now it's just Whisker. Get it? Because he's
Oh.
got a beard.
Ah,
Not because
Yeah, he's the old dude.
right.
Whisker. I hardly know
Moving on, we have some new cards coming out in the Chaos Origins. So it trips me out because it goes RI. I'm expecting it to go OR to prompt me.
Yeah.
Theory.
So yeah, this card is very bad. It's called Grey Layer.
It's a machine extender, except not for Cyber Dragon.
Gradius.
Yeah, Gradius archetype. Level 4, light machine, 1200 attack. Can only use the first...
This deck won a YCS. No, WCQ.
When?
2010?
Great. Moving on. You contribute this card and reveal one machine monster in your hand. Add one machine monster from your deck to your hand with a different attribute than the revealed monster. Then, if it had 1200 or less attack, you can special summon one machine monster from your hand. If your
it can't match the attribute, though, correct?
Correct. It has to be a different attribute.
Yeah, so this is machine support for every deck other than Cyber Dragon.
Yes. Orcust.
There you go.
If your monster or monsters is destroyed by card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, destroy one card on the field. It is just a little bit.
That didn't show
shit,
up
isn't
again.
it?
So maybe
That's
give
weird.
yourself some more audio volume over there.
Or just, like, give yourself more volume, naturally.
Look, sorry, my commentary on Gradius archetype cards is not going to be hype.
Yeah, we've missed
I
your
love the
opinion on
Gradius archetype
Gradius.
stuff. I was gonna build
Real
it.
hard to get pumped up about.
I was gonna build this deck for fucking
For Genesis.
no, not for Genesis.
Okay.
For Edison, but it's just a worse version of Gadgets. Like you literally play the exact
Given-
same non-engine, and you
given-
just switch the gadgets for this.
They
Okay,
suck.
so given how much you played Gadgets, and no offense, how much people hated it because it was just floodgates and negates.
I never
and
lost a game.
cringy shit. Maybe you should move it to Gradius.
Yeah, it did kind of stop people from playing Edison at our locals, didn't it?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, it's a really good deck. It also, I mean, I refuse to believe it's the best deck. It's just we have
Well,
to play better.
that's the thing. Like, it's not the best deck.
No, it's not.
It's just so consistent.
Yeah. And also, more of us should be playing it. But I don't
speaking
know.
of floodgates, though, we have a
Fucking love
new
Gadget.
one.
Oh, shout out to Artemis too.
So this new floodgate is not good, but it's called Lane Restriction. When this card resolves, you can special summon one of your banished monsters to your rightmost main monster zone. If your opponent normal special summons a monster or monsters to their main monster zone, they must use the leftmost usable zone.
So, did you know this card existed before you posted Disablaster into the chat the other day? Or did you post Disablaster into the chat and how you could use it to stop a certain card, and then this card got announced?
The second one.
Yeah, because I was like, I saw you post the Disablaster thing, and then I like switched to Facebook and I saw this card and was like, wait, did Jake already know about this card, or
I did
was
not.
he just talking up some other hype strat? Because that's effectively the play with this, that you go Disablaster and then you use this to summon to the Disablaster zone.
Cute. I don't like that they're giving us more floodgates, though, even if this one is...
It's a
Flawed.
2-card combo.
Yeah.
I also just like that they're putting Stygian Dirge on the more cards.
I mean,
That is Dirge, yeah?
Yeah.
Just ties that stuff nicely into the underworld.
That's
no,
Big Cop.
yeah, Big
Yeah.
Cop and the Goblin guy.
Yeah, the boxing cleaner dude. Yeah. I appreciate the Fiend lore sometimes when they'll just be like, here's another little thing that's going on in the underworld.
It is kind of random, though. Like, it's very sporadic. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Or-
kind
but
of
I can
like
get
if you
behind it.
it's kind of like if you dipped from a sitcom for like 6 episodes, came back, and it was like something completely off topic.
Well, outside of Elf Note, is there any other decks at this Floodgates like hard enough to justify playing it?
Does it floodgate them? Because
It moves it out of the
yeah,
monster
it
zone.
moves it.
It helps the deck.
Yeah, they just have to summon to the middle zone. They don't
doesn't
have
have
to
to be
keep
there.
it there.
Oh,
If
you
anything,
can-
it's
They
You
must
can-
use the leftmost. They must use it.
they must use. Maybe it does. Okay,
Yeah, so they can't just go.
okay.
Oh,
So
yeah. There you
even
go.
if Elf Note were good in the TCG, which we've established they're not, they now have a floodgate
Spoilers, Jake.
specifically for them.
We're not telling people that it's not yet.
Is there anything?
I still have Elf Note stuff to sell.
Well,
Unless
you
I
have,
keep it for Genesis.
you have
More slot,
24
more
hours
slot.
to get onto it.
I might keep it for Genesis format, but at the same time, like, this isn't that good in TCG regular format.
Law slot. Law.
Does it become any better when it gets the power patron or no?
Well, that's the thing is like we don't have Baron to put on the end board, so it's kind of like, what 10 am I making here that's better than this?
Just make the Banishy one.
Yeah.
And then we had a new product announced. So actually, further information about the product that was
So there was
already announced.
also a product announcement tab in here that I took out because I was like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So it's just a bit more information about the utility selection, which I think we talked about last week. So every card in the set comes in super or higher rarity. Reprints may be related to there's a chord that's hitting like
I want to go and move
really annoying bits in the middle of the sentences.
We're nearly at the end.
Yeah, it's fine. But basically, it's saying that there's going to be stuff that's relevant in the current format, as well as stuff that was relevant in the last couple.
They'll do 8 overframes
And
Yes.
and new cards.
but no
Yes,
Grandmasters.
new cards related to both current and slightly older meta-related archetypes as well.
Oh, it's just
So maybe they are getting their own Mitsurugi card.
Shit.
Does it really need it? No.
Oh, it'll be bad. It has to.
It
be
kind of
bad.
has to be, doesn't
Like
it?
you just have to kind of give them something that's dog shit.
It would almost just have to be like a continuous Mitsurugi card that's like every time a Mitsurugi is summoned, you can draw one and then put one back on the bottom of your deck.
That's too good.
Once per turn.
Still too good.
Do
Yeah.
you know when we're getting the overframe hero stuff?
I think it'll be our legendary collection. The legendary collection, we're getting like the overframe extravaganza or whatever it's called.
But it'd be interesting to see just what is actually getting new cards.
Oh,
Back
God.
to
Chaos
I've forgotten it
Origins.
again. Chaos Origins. We have the next of the seasons for field spells
Summer.
in summer.
It's night summer.
Just in time.
Once per turn, you can place
Woo.
a season counters on this card up to the number of monsters. Number of unused
Opponents unused main
main
monster zones.
monster zones. Once per turn, when a monster declares an attack, you can inflict 400 damage to your opponent for each season counter on this card and spring in your graveyard. Once per turn during your opponent's end phase, you can place one field spell you can place with season counters on it from your hand or deck face up in your field, and if you do, place the season counters on it onto that, but neither player can activate its effects this turn.
So this card, in its purest form, highlights an issue with Yu-Gi-Oh! In that we know they're going to release the other 2 seasons.
Yes.
Like, it's not... Like, this is a situation where very clearly they're going to do it. Why the fuck do you not just have that card say spring, autumn, and winter?
Possibly because you have to do them in order.
Like, maybe. But
It
there's...
does say can get a season count. For the next one. So that's what operating that is.
Yeah, but like the burn for each season counter in spring, like just have it, just put all the fucking card names in there. Or would that be too broken to make it burn for an extra, what's that, 9 times 12?
My
9 times
data
4.
only goes back to the previous season. There's no others.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot about that.
Also, you seem to forget that they have been continuously berated for a Necroz's trap that we have yet to be given. So I don't think they want to commit too much to stuff that they have no plans
they
on
know
doing.
they're going to do it in this situation, though.
But they don't know when they're going to do it. Because we got spring a year ago.
I just had a brain moment happen of like, what if they fucking do a stupid thing and in Europe printed as autumn and then in North America printed as fall and have it just be 2 different functional fucking cards.
But they know that it's called autumn. Like, to localize it specifically to the NA region just because fucking dudes in New Hampshire want to call it fall.
I'm just saying. Is there a world where one of the ones doesn't work because it references fall and we got autumn?
Or if the equator territories are just wet and dry.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Quick play field spell. Typhoon.
Oh no.
And then we had a very bad pendulum released.
Oh, God.
It's so bad.
Rage Ray the Twilight Fiend, but its name sounds so cool.
It does, and the artwork's really nice. However, the effect, I don't understand what it's
wow.
for. So it is a level 3 light dragon pendulum effect monster. Its pendulum scale effect is if a pendulum monster or monsters you control will be destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can destroy this card instead of one of those monsters. Not all of them.
It's just protection.
Its monster effect is if this card is in your hand, you can target one pendulum monster you control, place it in your pendulum zone, but it cannot activate its pendulum effects this turn. And if you do, special summon this card. Quick effect, you can tribute this card, then target one card in your pendulum zone. It cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects this turn.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's real bad.
Like, imagine being able to, like, normal summon before Pensork, pop your zones, use this to move it to the pen zone, then you got a free scale over there, you use it. Effect.
Yeah, imagine it doing good things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a really cool utility. Like,
I want to play Performer Pal, but I can't play it in Genesis.
Yep.
True.
And that's the only format where its power level's good enough.
Yep. One day. Or pendulum.
I mean, now that you are in the bracket of having invite, no longer care, you could just do it for funsies.
It could, but all my zombie stuff came, so I've got that to do as well.
Ah, true. I've got a backlog of fun
like
decks to play.
3 weeks between the regional and the next set.
Oh, wait, when is our original?
Next weekend.
Ah, okay, so you can't do it yet.
Yeah, I've got a week still of fucking play and take this game seriously.
With the time frame that's set to happen, I could probably make it there by round 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not playing. I'm just gonna.
What time's the start time?
I believe it's 12.
Oh.
Won't be a late one. Just as well you don't have far to drive home.
Yeah, it's gonna be the closest regional I've had.
We can go out for dinner
possibly
after.
ever.
And bowling.
Just like the other regionals.
Yeah, that's what we do. But we move on to our Discord. If you weren't aware, we do have a Discord. What? Oh, Rarity Collection. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah,
I was also gonna have a little word with Bragg of like I'm kind of more tempted to do the Tinker Tonk Com Day.
Yeah.
Oh, is that also
it's the same day.
Oh, for God's sake!
I imagine
2 to 5.
I'll see you there.
I was like, I do kind of want the meta, the meta one. Stats.
Yeah, so before we move on to Discord, we did have all the cards confirmed for Rarity Collection 5. There are a lot of them, so I won't go through all of them, but I will announce some interesting and notable reprints.
Yeah. Notable for me is the Dominus cards. However, only being available in 2 rarities.
Yes.
They were like, hey, we reprinted it in the last set, so we're only going to reprint it in the rarities that weren't featured in that last set.
Which I get to a point.
Oh, wait, is there a normal art purge?
I think so.
Because I know that obviously the big art purge is in.
Because we got the Impulse.
Yeah, Impulse is in, and that's definitely.
Yeah.
That's kind of messed up.
No regular art purge?
And Song of the Dominators. The other one?
Yeah, Songs is in there. We
Songs
just
is
didn't
in
get
there.
the green guy.
Purge is not.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, Purge is over.
Purge is only over. But yeah, sorry, back to notable reprints. So I think we may have mentioned this already, but maybe no, we did. Yeah, it was a whole news article. The Dark Sage is being reprinted in this.
Starlight only.
Yes.
Yep.
Those
4 like retro cards are all Starlight only.
Yeah.
Good. Is there value in them?
I don't know who's playing that version of Toon Blue Eyes over the original Secret Rare.
Or even or who wants it? Yeah, there's.
Yeah. Like I have 1 original First Ed Secret Rare Toon Blue Eyes, and that is what is going in my Toon deck.
Not the excellent and definitely not lazily done overframe.
No.
Did you listen long enough to hear our theory, which I'm more convinced?
No.
Originally, it was going to be a Toon DM Lude. They changed their mind.
Okay.
It was a quick last-minute rush job.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Has to be.
I'd back that.
Some other reprints that we have here. Dark Lord Ixchel, a couple of the Super Quants. We've got, what's his name? Lopter? No, not Lopter. What's his name?
Oh, that's Lopter.
It is Lopter?
Yeah, that's
Hell
Lopter.
Diviner of the Herald. Had a few reprints now, but always nice. The Big Creation King, not Fusion for Memento.
Blue
One of
layer
the
being in here is
Centurions.
actually interesting.
What's that?
Blue layer being in here is interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's needed a reprint, to be fair.
Because the OTS pack Super was $50 a pop.
Oh.
Craziness. We already know about that one. Did he...
Also, no green layer, by the way. They did red and blue, no green layer.
Didn't Green Layer get a OTS common not long ago?
Yeah, but like these are getting all of the different rarities, so like not having the same matching one for green layer, at which point you may as well just play all OTS super of all of them.
Yeah, that's fair. Count Surveyor? Only Draco Tower 5 mana?
He shows what they're not hitting on the ban list.
Hmm.
Either it's the opposite. This is the one they're gonna hit on the ban list.
Potentially, because one of the other ones was Sanctifier.
Yeah. Just print that into the ground.
Both Kashtira, Fenrir, and Unicorn?
Yeah, I kind of feel bad. I actually still gotta send Joel McCall some money. I owe you, Joel McCall. Don't let me forget.
The Snake Eyes Doomed Dragon?
I actually kind of like this, but I hope the Synchro Vengeance Dragon was going to be in here as well, and it wasn't. I got excited. I saw the Doom Dragon. I was like, yeah, and then got to the next one. I was like, oh.
Both of the good
Death
Viking
Beta?
level 8s?
Yeah, they were cheap.
Yeah, it's still nice to be able to get them in an upgraded rarity if you are a Viking enjoyer. Dispater?
Death Beta was the good one. This was a good reprint.
Yes.
That's how we say it now, Jake, by the way. It's Death Beta.
Death Beta?
Yes, Death Beta.
No, Keith. Despian Lulu Lilith?
Yeah, that's...
This was a garbage card that was expensive because people hyped it.
Chaos Angel?
Yeah.
It's had a few reprints now, but it's nice to have.
Yeah.
Did it also not get the full art in this set, or are they full arting it in the next set?
Oh, yeah, weird.
The full art is, next one.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't give it the Dominus. They don't give it the Dominus treatment.
Maybe that's why the Impulse got it in this set as well, because they're not going to do it in the next one.
Potentially. Marksman King Tell?
That's a very much needed reprint. That was the most expensive card in my DDD deck.
Oh, was it expensive?
Yep.
That's
It only ever
annoying.
had one print, and it was a rare from 11 years ago.
Yeah. When I was sorting my
Box.
bulk, I saw like one or two, and I was like, I wonder if it's worth checking the price. Didn't check the price.
It was expensive.
The rank 3 Super Quant.
The level 4, I think, is now expensive. Is now the most card. The level 4, rank 4.
Really?
Level 4, rank 4.
Sorry, the rank 4.
Oh, the
rank 4
normal
Mini
the
Caesar.
Mini
Caesar. I think that's now the most expensive card.
I definitely have a feel
Because
those.
I think that's another rare that hasn't been printed in 11 years.
One of the Infinitrax, River Stormer.
Yeah, sure.
A reprint of Lacrima, the Fusion Lacrima, I should say.
Yeah.
I don't think the normal Lacrima.
It didn't.
Sprite Blue and Jet.
Look, overall, this set has done a good job of printing a lot of like $5 to $20 cards.
Yes.
And making them worthless.
Oh, Heavy Poly was also in here.
That's a big one. Yes.
But no real, you have to get this to pick up staple. You have to worry about staples for a bit.
Because the issue is they already killed a bunch
Yeah.
of the staple values in the older ones.
So it's interesting that they're not going back to...
But also the
I thought they were
stamps-
recycled a few from number one.
The stamps all being like stable cards is sort of where that factors in.
Yeah.
And then, the overframes. So we know most of them, but
We already knew all of them, didn't we?
do we know?
Eight of
Yeah, it
them
was
or 10
eight.
of them.
1, 2.
Yeah. We knew it because we put 2 and 2 together and we're like, the 4 they announced were 4 of the 10 that were in the OCG announcement. So we'll just say, it'll be the other 6 from that announcement will be the ones that we get.
But to circle back a little bit, as you said, some cards are only getting some rarities. I thought I had the script.
It's
for
the
what was
four
what.
the 4 retro cards are only Starlights. Then there's like the more recent reprinted cards are locked to like secret or
Yeah,
pre-secret or
the
something.
stuff that they haven't gotten,
Yeah.
but not
Yeah.
to keep.
And it might only be the US prints of them rather than the EU, but it seems to be 1 overframe per 3 boxes.
Cool.
So there's 2 prints for the overframes. There's Ultra and Starlight Rare. The Starlight Rare overframes are 1 per 2 cases. That's European ratio on that one.
So 4 ultras per case.
Yep.
1 per 2 case.
1 Starlight per 2 cases. Yeah. Well, which I actually quite like. It kind of gives the value of Starlight back to what it used to be,
Yes.
of the 1 per 2 case kind of rule.
Yeah.
Give it some good value, which I appreciate.
Hopefully that's the case
The
with
issue is-
overframes moving forward.
The issue is this box is $250 a box to open. So, like, 2 cases is like A lot of fucking money.
Oh yeah.
2 cases is like $6,000.
Part of me wants to buy a box because it's me.
Just
But
to take the lotto. It's so
Yeah.
expensive for a box.
yeah, I might just do the pack thing. Just buy like a couple packs.
I'll probably buy
here
like
and
4
there.
packs and just be
Especially
like,
none of the overframes are shouting out at me. Like, I'd do that if you had the serialized overframes in this, but those ones are my
But
Yeah.
the thing with the serialized overframe packs is that there's not a chance that you're going to be able to get them if you're just waiting for them to rock up at locals. Like, you're going to have to pre-order and know people to get your hands on it, because I feel like
I'm
it's
just saying
just
more
going to
if
get
there was
ravaged.
these overframes were serialized. I'll be like, oh yeah, fuck it, I'll take a punt. That's what I like. But there's no chance of that exclusive.
Yeah.
I mean, you could make it back on the secret Starlight.
Also, are we done talking about this?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My brain's running off in 5 different directions right now, and
Yes.
I need to hold on for some of them until we're not recording.
Oh,
Spoilers.
Ooh.
States got announced as well.
Yes.
States.
It's a 2-day event. So I can't go.
Well, it was always going to be on a Saturday anyway, Jake.
No, the last States was on a Sunday.
Damn. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, because
so
it's at Penrith.
but yeah, it's a 2-day event, so
Yeah.
it's regular on the Saturday, and then I'm assuming Top Cut's going to be on the Sunday.
We're back to Nat's format where it's 2 days
I'm
and then Oshi's on the Monday.
kind of annoyed by this.
It makes it so much worse.
Like, it just give the big day. Like, fucking slog it.
Especially the way fucking petrol prices are. Like, it's going to cost you more to get to and from if you get to both days than it would for any
Yeah,
pricing you could
And
possibly
no,
get.
Since there's no Josh, I assumed we
yeah.
were going to be staying nearby.
Yeah, I was driving back, and yeah, it's also not in Sydney.
Yeah.
So I drove back home today. When I got home, Kurt messaged me being like, booked a hotel for us, and I was like, thanks, man.
Jesus.
Appreciate you.
Mans is
Appreciate
on
you.
it.
Yeah.
And it's the June long weekend, yeah?
Apparently, the hotel messaged him to be like, hey, if you need us to add an extra bed, just let us know. Oh, thank you.
No,
Hey.
I need to spoon.
Boom time.
So, back to our Discord. If you weren't aware, we do have one. Link is in the description below. Feel free to jump in, tie hard, and ask us questions. Our first question this week comes to us from Judy. Is wrestling a sport? I'd say anything with a pre-decided outcome can't be a sport.
Entertainment.
Well, it's as much of a sport as ice skating is.
Yeah, that's always predetermined. Same with diving.
It's like a routine.
Hot take, wrestling is just a play.
It is.
Oh, with the routine.
This isn't a hot take, Jake. This,
Hot take.
lukewarm at best. Only rednecks would take offense to that.
With the way they're
We don't know
changing
who's
shit up for
watching.
the way they're changing shit up for Mania, I don't think anything is. They're just running out there and making shit up as they go along. At
It's
this
gonna roll some fucking dice and be like,
Call Pat McAfee.
Yeah, that'll do.
He's a draw.
We need to get money in
Yeah.
the door.
I don't know about calling predetermined stuff sports, but at the same time, like there is you can judge it. Like, so then like that routine is really good and athletic, so therefore that is the sport.
If there is a
It's
risk
not
of
it's not a competition. Well,
yeah, it's not a competition.
then again,
You do have to. You
the
do have to
politics
put a
of
lot
it
of.
is a little bit of a competition.
You got to put a lot of effort into your body.
Yes.
I would say anything where there's a risk of injury is a sport.
You have to work a bunch of people. Like that's kind of like
You can gamble on it on Sportsbet. That makes it a sport, just
Yeah.
like the Emmys.
Yeah, the Emmys are a sport.
Emmys are a sport. I can gamble on it on a sports betting website. It's a sport.
The Tony Awards, the first openly gay sport in the world.
Yep.
Next question from Judy. Why is theft more common at Yu-Gi-Oh events compared to other games? I've been to large events for several games and it seems Yu-Gi-Oh had a lot more theft. Several times per regionals they would announce missing decks, binders, etc. while other games certainly have theft, but it seems more rare. Players used to wear backpacks on their chest and put them between their legs during rounds. It was such a problem. Is this also true in Australia?
No.
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 It's very rarely an issue here. Like, I remember my very first YCS, I had like a mid-maxed Mermail deck because like I had Ultra Dragoons and some of the high rarity stuff, and I left it on one of the tables in round 6, and I was petrified because I think at that point I'd spent maybe $200 on it, and that was a lot of money. Circle back to when a single Dragoons didn't cost you that much, but anyway.
How much did that D-mod cost you? How much did D-mod cost you?
I need you to break that down for me.
Dark Magician
of
Fusion.
Destruction.
I haven't bought it yet.
Oh, I thought you said you were playing with the Dragoon package.
Asked to do.
Oh.
Anyway.
It cost him $7.99.
Sweet fuck all. No, and yeah, I think I went up to the thing and someone had brought it back. So I was like, thank God.
Yeah, like I think the only time I've ever had something taken from me in a Yu-Gi-Oh event was like 3 years ago at Oceans. Someone picked up my dice off of one of the tables. And then like Jesse in the Discord messaged me being like, "Hey, did you like lose dice?" And I was like, "Yes." And he's like, "Yeah, someone was like bragging that they found this dice." And I was like, "Yeah, that's my dice." So I got it back, which was cool because it was my OCG attribute dice.
Because Jesse went and mugged them.
Yeah, he did.
That's
He was
why
like,
Jesse's
"Hey,
a
I think
G."
I know whose dice those are," and they were
Is
my
it-
dice.
Since we're a smaller community, so I think if stuff gets passed along,
Yeah,
like it gets found out pretty quick.
yeah.
We had that Ghost Ogre thing at locals.
Yeah, I was gonna say the one time we had someone that was like stealing shit at locals, we got them the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah.
They got jettisoned so fast. Good old Ghost Ogre kid.
Where'd you get those? Oh, I got it in packs.
No, you
The
didn't,
fuck
buddy.
you did.
No, you didn't.
I pulled 3 Ghost Ogres, one of which was slightly damaged in a very particular way,
Yeah,
all from packs at one store.
yeah.
Next question is again from Judy. Australia is known as a place where all wildlife wants to kill you. How often or have you ever encountered these animals in real life?
Yeah. Like, I've never encountered one of the dangerous... Oh, no, I probably encountered the dangerous spiders. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking funnel webs are
Like,
bastards.
yeah,
I've never seen.
I've seen brown snakes. I've seen
Mhm.
red bellies.
Mhm.
I've seen a lot of dangerous spiders.
Yeah, browns and tiger snakes. They're the ones. The red bellies. Oh, red belly. You can leave them be. They're
Like,
alright.
even the brown snakes. If you leave any snake alone, you're fine.
Except for tiger snakes. I've seen those. I've seen one of them chase a fucking. I'm like, all
Yeah.
right, off it goes.
Must have gotten too close to its eggs.
Yeah, maybe. I still think America has you have like bears and shit in certain regions. Like,
They don't
Yeah,
even have to go to the
Wolverines
animal
will
kingdom
gnaw
to
on your
get to
nuts.
dangerous things. They can just pass a random person on the street that they looked at weird. And,
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing.
Blah, blah.
Oh, well, we got ching ching.
Yeah. It's easier to run from Ching Ching than it is blah blah.
Yeah. Especially when Ching Ching is on meth.
I've been spiders and things like for lack of a better term, domestic dangerous animals, like you account of those. I've been close to a goanna once, but even then, like
Goannas aren't that dangerous. They're not even dangerous.
they're just large and
And they got
gory.
bacteria.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be fun, but also like they kind of just go
Like
about
the-
their business.
The
They-
Komodo dragons are the only ones that'll fuck you up.
yeah,
Yeah, but they're not ours.
Yeah.
yeah. Goannas is kind of waiting for you to finish your picnic. So I'm big.
Yeah, it's a scaly seagull. Is
They're scaly
basically
bin
what they are.
chickens.
And I haven't really had any, definitely not shark.
Yeah,
Like,
we
sharks-
don't do much open water swimming amongst the three of us, right?
Fun fact, I have a closeted fear of the open ocean.
I could tell when you don't really came to the beach.
No, like, I'll
You-
go to
you-
the beach. Like, I have no problem going to the beach.
You don't go all the way.
I'm like, I'll swim pretty far out at the beach.
Oh,
But, like,
but you're afraid while you do it.
no. Like, I'm talking, like, if, like, it was, like, 200 or 300 meters out, I would, no, not fucking happening.
Okay. Through that dialogue, I just had this picture of Ben doing like breaststroke, go under and then come up and just go.
But yeah, so, like, I just have a fear of things being able to get me from any direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
multi-directional
at
peril.
the beach, it's like, well, nothing's going to come from the beach. So you just got to worry about what's in the ocean side. Once you get further out, it's like, now I've got to worry about all directions, and that's a problem.
In lakes and snakes. I mean, snakes can't really get like the. But I've seen like one like drop into the tree. I'm like, I'm still going for a swim. Too fucking hot. But like knowing that there's like about 100 meters that way, the snake that could any direction.
I've never seen a wild crocodile.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I have.
I've seen wild dingoes, but not a wild
But
crocodile.
you've been to Darwin though, so like you're going to.
Yeah, you've been in the north
Yeah,
where it was
but,
wet
like,
and dry
they're
season.
not keep a good distance.
You would.
I don't know. Some of those people don't really keep a good distance.
I've seen sitting ducks, Jake. I don't have to keep that much of a distance.
Yeah, I think that's a total sum of the dangerous animals.
Kangaroos are cowards. Even the ones that are pissed off. Come on. Just,
Yeah, stand them up.
what that guy did for his dog, that is the correct way to do a kangaroo. You just fucking,
Stand it up.
yeah,
You,
jaw it.
you got to hit it before it can hit you.
And
Stun it and then run.
But also, like, I feel like it's a relatively rare interaction with kangaroos in terms of like them being aggressive.
yeah.
But in saying that, I've only encountered them in theme parks where they're probably somewhat domesticated
yeah.
because people feed them.
I have encountered them in the wild.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't
Kangaroos
say.
everywhere down there.
Did I say theme park? I meant like caravan park.
Yeah.
Very different parks.
Oh, they're all fucking.
I remember once I was camping and I woke up at like 2 a.m. to like the sound of like a fist fight outside. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Oh.
Unzip my thing as it's 2 kangaroos just fighting.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, okay.
we've definitely
sure.
had that. There was a point where
Reason for my tent.
when we were camping, they'd started fighting on top of our tent and like basically crushed it while we were asleep. Then
That was that story.
Yeah.
Next question.
Last question. I believe from a new question asker, at least in our Discord, Great Wave.
My great wave. This is my great wave.
That's an awful wave.
Got a wave. It's a camera wave, Jake. Not wave
The
like
people in the
Lizzie
back.
here. Ain't no. Hello. Hello.
R.I.P. Liz.
Hello.
You're the realist. I have my first tournament in a week. What are some things that I might not know by just going to locals?
First big tournament? I'm assuming?
Just says first tournament. But given that he's asking about difference between locals and not, I'm
Yeah, I'd
assuming
assume
that
big
it would be a higher tier event.
Well, just be prepared for more than like 3 or 4 rounds. That's probably the biggest tip I've got for anyone who's going to their first regional. Like it's a lot more mentally draining than local.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing like 5-round locals every week, but like who the fuck is? Yeah, I don't really ever prepare for like just how draining 7 rounds to 8+ is gonna be. Just be prepared for that. Pack some snacks in your bag.
Yeah, snacks.
Pack
because
some. I keep bag of snakes. Bag of snakes in my bag.
most tournaments don't get lunch.
Oh.
Yeah.
And also, you can't bank on you getting a lunch.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a regional thing as well, because I definitely know that, like, in American ones, they're big on lunch breaks. They always have a lunch break.
We had
in,
a
like,
lunch
American
break
YCS.
at Dubbo.
Well, with 26 people in a pub, you'd fucking hope
Yeah.
so.
And like so the judge was the last person to get their order in, and it was like, okay, cool. So we've got until he's finished eating before we have to be back upstairs.
You see him just with, like, a small bowl of chips. Shit!
Because I was stressing because I was like, fuck, there's a lot of people have ordered in front of me. Because I was like probably the 3rd last table to finish, and I was like, fuck, and then it clicked to me of like, oh wait, I'm gonna get there before the judge. I'm good.
Is there anything else they should know?
They already judges while eating chips. Wouldn't want him to deck check though.
Do deck checks at
Yeah.
regionals.
Their chippy covered hands. Ooh. And then lastly from Great Wave, what's an archetype you would play based on the art alone?
Performer Pal. I like Performer Pal. Deck sucks now. I'm gonna play Performer Pal. I'm gonna try and figure out a way to make this work.
That's kind of why I chose Dooms.
Just because the artwork.
Yeah, they look sick.
I feel like most of the decks that I've ever chosen have been almost exclusively on artwork or theme.
Yummy.
I'm big on theme. Like Orchest was a
That
theme.
was great. Great art. Jake really likes instruments.
I do music.
Yes.
Except not sulfur chord. Or the other one.
Yeah, I don't like sulfur. I like the concept of sulfur chords.
The thing that kills me with sulfur chord art, or the whole fucking women thing that they insist on, but also like the little chibi that's
Women. Why are they on my
I hate when
cards?
people insist on women being present, you know?
You know exactly what I mean. But what I hate more so than that is that every one of them has a little chibi in the artwork as well. I don't know if y'all have ever looked
Yeah.
at that.
No, I can't actually say I've ever looked deeply at sulfur chord art.
Well, it's one of the
I'm actually being
aspects I hate
completely
about it.
genuine. Like, even when sulfur chord yummy was a thing, I was just like, I know if I draw you lose, so anyway. I know that the spell does more than one thing, I'm going to ash it. Did I win? Oh, yeah, I did? Cool, awesome.
I was keen on playing Mimigul because of the art style. That was cool. But then the cards were really hard to find.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I probably should get around to at least owning those cards.
Yeah.
Maybe not playing. We'll see.
It's a fun deck.
It looks fun.
Yeah.
But that concludes us for this week. Thank you all very much for listening and watching. If you are watching along, feel free to like and subscribe. If you're listening, feel free to favorite, jump into a Discord, ask us some questions, and we'll catch you all next week. Peace.
Goodbye.